Hello, welcome back to my channel, Jen J Plans. Today I have this beautiful Christmas kit from Lynner Designs, and I did the printable version, but I know that she has regular ones in shop in two different sizes, so definitely check out her shop. I really enjoyed her printable. There was a few mistakes on my end, but definitely not on their end when I was like printing and sizing, but that's just like the beauty of printables, you know? But her kit overall was so gorgeous. I love the colors she chose for this jewel tone kit. This is Sadie Piper Designs art set, and it came out in two colorways, and honestly, now that I'm seeing people use the other colorway, it's absolutely gorgeous as well, but I do love that I chose this colorway. So enough of that. This week was a good week. I will talk more about it in my recap. But I did want to do a Christmas tag because this is a little bit of a longer plan with me, and I thought it just might be fun. Break it up. And like I said, you can see like this right here. That was my bad. That is my sizing mistake. So I tried to cut out some of them from this video so it wouldn't be excruciatingly long, but you're going to see a couple little things adjusting. I did want to quickly mention I did pay this with silver foil, and I used the Bougie Box underlays from the SPC Advent, and then some overlays from Planner Choco on the washi strips. And then the little date dots are date trees from Planner Choco, just in black. So that's kind of the logistics. And then, yeah, let's start the tag. The first question is mistletoe or garland, and definitely garland. I've personally never had mistletoe hang in my class, definitely not in my classroom, but in my house. But I know that's like important for some people. I feel like I've only ever seen mistletoe in like Hallmark movies. I've never seen it in real life. I've never seen somebody's house that has it. But if you do that, comment down below, because I'm just curious, like, do people do that in their house? Like, no shame if you do, because it could be a tradition. I just have never seen it. But garland for sure. My mom used to do the most amazing garland around our house and on our stairway, but yeah. Next question is stocking gifts or actual presents, and I like stocking stuffers. I just like, my mom always went ham with them growing up. Like really ham, and it was always fun because she would make sure to include like everybody got a new CD, which like throwback, a new magazine, new socks, a new book, she kind of hit kind of the main things, and then got us some other, knick-knacky things, or like favorite candy, all that stuff. So I always felt like it was really fun because it was really practical, and it was just, it was all of our favorite things. You just felt really loved. So I always enjoyed that, but my husband's mom also enjoys that. That's what she bases her gifts around, is we get stockings and our gifts are all in there. So she'll, for the boys, she'll do like gift cards within the stocking. And then for me, I'm super easy to buy for. So she just stocks that stocking. She stuffs it. But yeah. But my husband and I don't do stocking stuffers for each other, which I feel like is really rare for like spouses to not do that. We just never have. I would, but he doesn't. And he did, and I understand his mom does it, so it'd be like double. But since we have a dog, I fill her stocking, so I know when we have kids one day, we'll bring it back. I think when we have kids, but just for the two of us, we don't. He's just more practical and would just rather have the gift cards or whatever the just gift is. He doesn't even care if it's wrapped. Anyways, next question is fake tree or real tree. And I think I did this in my last this or that. I always do fake trees. I was allergic to real trees when I was little, and I just have never gone back. And I just like the look of fake trees. So that's just what I do. Next question is velvet or sparkle, which is kind of a funny question, but definitely velvet. I love velvet. I really wanted to get a velvet dress this year, but I bought one for our Christmas concert, and it came and it was way shorter than it was in the picture, and that just like doesn't fly. So when you're bending down to help kids get off and on risers and all that stuff. So I had to return it, which was really sad, but I love velvet. I love the look of velvet. I have velvet ribbon to wrap my presents with. I don't like sparkles. I hate that it gets everywhere and it's just like messy. So velvet all the way. It's just so classy. Christmas Eve or Christmas Day is the next question, and I prefer Christmas Day. My mom used to always do like a breakfast, like a really big, nice breakfast. Like I said, it was stocking stuffers, and then we'd go over to my grandparents, and that was like way more than what we did on Christmas Eve, so I liked it more. That was like the bigger day, the bigger deal. But my husband's family is the opposite. Christmas Eve is their big deal and big day, so I don't know, there's something special about both, but I just will forever have Christmas Day as a special place in my heart. Next question is warm Christmas or white Christmas? And warm Christmas for sure. I also feel like I talked about this in my last one. Again, something special about white Christmas to some degree, but driving in the snow is no fun, and changing your shoes to have to wear snow boots instead of regular shoes is no fun. Taking your dog out when it's completely snowing, when you're in a rush, that's also no fun. So as pretty as it might look, white Christmas is only pretty if you never have to leave your house. But Christmas is pretty, it's typically like a go-go day. So yeah, warm Christmas for sure. Next question is Christmas movies or Christmas music? And for sure, Christmas movies. I watch Christmas movies like starting in October. I am here for it. And even if it wasn't for that, I would say Christmas movies because I don't actually really like Christmas music. I know that's probably so controversial, but I don't know. Some people listen like to Christmas music. I feel like it's kind of either or. That's not true. There's some people that do both. So I don't know. A lot of people I know start listening to Christmas music really early, and I'm never one to do that. In fact, I will often never play Christmas music, but I will always watch Christmas movies early. So I don't know why I don't like Christmas music, but maybe there's no rhyme or reason, but yeah, it's movies for me. Next question is dress up or pajamas. And I wish that my family was into pajamas, but we've never been a matching pajama family or even like pajama family. Even for stockings growing up, we waited till we were like fully dressed in the morning and then we did stockings. So yeah, but it never was like dress up. I guess it's just like regular wear. I feel like we always had like a new Christmas sweater or something like that, a new Christmas outfit, but it didn't necessarily have to be something super fancy because I know some people dress up really fancy, like what this girl is wearing in the sidebar. Her outfit is bomb, but we never have to be that fancy, but it's definitely like no pajamas. So yeah, kind of a bummer. I feel like when you have kids, like little kids, it's really cute to do Christmas Eve pajamas, but yeah, we've never done matching pajamas, which I'm so curious to hear any of your answers for any of these questions down below. So definitely let me know what you do, what your traditions are, like what's your favorite tradition you do, what's your least favorite tradition you do. I know, speaking of traditions, this is like totally a side rant, but the this or that, it's pretty much almost over. I know growing up, did you ever leave anything for Santa? Because my mom would always have me, leave the cookies and milk. And then she'd be like, well, the reindeers are hungry too. So we left oatmeal and like carrots for them. I don't know why. And so we always would put that out. And then she, for the longest time, even when I learned, the truth about Santa, she even would continue to do this, and she would pretend to like eat the cookies, leave the crumbs. I'm sure other parents do this too. And then she would always, without fail, she would knock over the oatmeal to like a disaster mess and then do like these crazy chew bites on the carrots. I don't know why. Maybe other people do this too, but it just always makes me laugh thinking about it because my mom just went like so ham to commit to this. Like the reindeers were coming down the chimney too. I don't know what, but yeah. So if your parents ever did that, please let me know because I just think back and I giggle, and my mom is extra like that, so that could just be a her thing, but if somebody else does that too, then that'd be amazing. So let me know, did you ever leave reindeer food, or was it just for Santa, or nothing? Because I'm definitely curious. All right, I completely lost my voiceover clip for this part, so I am many days later. I'm about to upload and just coming back, and I have no idea what this or that I was using, so we are just going to improvise here. I hope you all are having a great December. First off, thank you for everybody who watches my videos, comments on my videos, likes, subscribe, all that stuff. I just want to take a second to just thank you all, because it just means so much now that we're kind of ending the year, and this is just like the season of reflecting, and I'm just so grateful for this community. I've met so many amazing people, and it's just really fun to interact with you all if we're talking about stickers or if we're talking about other things or unpopular opinions. I just love it. I just love this space in the internet that we have, and it's just amazing. So I just wanted to say thank you. I know I have been so behind on comments just because life, and I just finally caught up the other day. It's something I try to do on the weekends, and now that I'm off of school, I did a massive catch up, and hopefully I will never get that far behind. So if you commented on videos and didn't hear back from me, just know it's not that I don't want to respond. It's just sometimes, sometimes when the task just gets so big that you just keep pushing it off more and more. That is the story of my life. Let me know if you're like that. I do that with cleaning. Like my husband talks about, my cleaning, like my tidying up clothes, it becomes way bigger of a deal because I just let it sit, and then it comes like a half an hour cleanup session. When if I just did a little nightly tidy or every other night thing, it would just be contained and under control. And that's the same for you too. But that's my personality, and it is what it is. So if you're like that, let me know so I'm not alone. But maybe I am alone on that. If the task gets too big, you just avoid it until it gets bigger. It's not good. I will say I am pulling these doodles from these Pink Planner Co. doodle printables that I got. And if you do printables, I highly recommend you look at the Pink Planner Co. doodles. I know it might be a little late for Christmas, but if you want, you could probably get it on sale and you could have it ready for next year. They were really great because I got the pink colorway, which I didn't think I would use that much. That's why I never buy pink colorways in shops. But a lot of these kits, especially for these non-traditional colorways, it worked better. Like the softer colors worked better. So that was really nice. Although I used a ton of McPlan's Christmas doodles and a ton of McPlan's Font 1 this week, which that's just amazing. That's my preferred spread, as much Font 1 as possible. So if you didn't already know, I do PR for her. You can use my code GEN20 to save 20% off and get my cute freebie. I was just working messaging Michelle to design my next freebie, and I'm so excited. The new releases coming out in the new year are incredible. You all should be on the lookout. It's great. Love her shop. And yeah, so that is pretty much it. I'm just filling in some of the things that I knew I was pre-planning, obviously. So I knew school, which in hindsight, I wish I did school on a smaller box this week, just because this week was so jammed packed. The week before break, I know better. The week before break is always crazy. And then on top of that, I had something going almost every single night this week with like school stuff. And then this weekend was really busy. We did our annual gingerbread house competition with friends. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, I did post it there, but I'll try to remember to post it at the end. And I think I said that in my kind of like recap of the week. So I really should remember now that I am saying it twice. But it's like a really fun competition we do. There's 4 of us couples, and last year my husband and I made like a modern house. So we did like flat roof, and it was meant to be kind of, you know, bougie house, as bougie as gingerbread houses can get, you know. And then this year we decided to do an igloo, and that was really fun. We kind of did the base with graham cracker and did kind of an octagon, and then went from there and kind of did marshmallows around, and then I did these little penguins. It was pretty cute, if I do say so myself. But we put it to like an Instagram poll. One girl, she goes all out, and she does a little feature picture. So like every house gets 2 pictures, 1 main picture, and then a detail shot. And then she does like a video wait, is that the right word? Like panoramic shot there, something like that, video of the whole 360 of the gingerbread house with a corresponding song of the couple's choice. And what's the other thing she does? Oh, you have to come up with a name. Like I said, it's really intense, but it's just one of those things that we love to do, and it's really dorky and probably way over the top. But yeah, it's super fun. So this year for our igloo, my husband and I called it Club Penguin. If you know, you know. Please let me know if you played that game. Club Penguin was where it's at. Yeah, so we named ours Club Penguin, and then we chose this really like little kid song called The Penguin Dance. Also a good laugh. If you know, then you know that song as well, maybe. But I'm a kindergarten first grade teacher, so I know that song, and it's just like one of those like chipmunky cute songs about penguins. I don't know. Anyways, so that was ours this year, but last year we won our gingerbread competition. This year we got 2nd place, which is totally fine because the 1st place went to a couple that made the Hobbit hole. And that's pretty cool. Like cultural references, as we know in the planner community, cultural planner kits are really popular. The cultural reference of the Hobbit hole was really cool, and the theme music, it was the real deal. So if you're looking for fancy gingerbread house ideas, let me know. Another couple did a lighthouse, and then another couple I honestly don't know what they did. It's just like a 2-story, 3-story gingerbread house. We spend like 2.5 hours. Don't judge. It's very intense. So yeah, that was it. For the gingerbread house, I basically spent like 4 minutes talking about that, but it was a really big deal. We take it very seriously. But it was great to do it. Friday was the last day of break. It was a half day. I love my new school that we do half days before every break. It's fantastic. And then this is just a shot of how I use my leftovers in my functional planner. I did want to show you that clip, and here's the end. All right, here is my finished spread. I literally love how this turned out. I was on the fence about silver foil, but I'm super duper happy I went with silver foil. Yeah, I just literally love how this turned out. It looks really good color blocked. The art's amazing. The double box scene gets me every time, or this tall box scene. It was a really, really, really busy week. It was the last week of school before winter break, and there was just so much to do, and it was also Spirit Week, so like every day was a different theme. We had our staff Christmas party. We were still having Christmas concerts, and my mom is the music teacher, so I like to go to help and support her. And yeah, then we had our like annual gingerbread contest that we have with our friends every year, and I will try to remember to insert a picture at the end, but I did post on my Instagram stories what my husband and I came up with. We ended up doing like an igloo, and that was fun. And then we had like my Christmas with my parents, since they are leaving to go do Christmas Eve and day and all that with my brothers in Arizona.
and so we celebrated early with them, and then we went to a hockey game over the weekend, and that was super fun. So yeah, overall it was like such a busy week. I'm so excited to sleep in. I got to sleep in Saturday and Sunday, which was fantastic, but I'm just excited for winter break. So yes, that is the week. Hopefully you enjoyed this spread and plan with me. If you have any questions, let me know down below. Otherwise, I will catch you in my next video. Bye everyone. As promised, here's a little picture of our gingerbread house. It got kind of cut off, but there's the igloo, there's the side with the little fish rack, and I hope you enjoyed.